I'm Sophia, I'm a software engineer here. So obviously to all my family, that means that I fix phones. So yeah. So I'm going to quickly talk to you today about IBM Watson. I'm not an expert, it's a new piece of tech that I've just started playing about with. It's something quite simple and you don't have to be an expert in coding or tech to try it out. So I just thought it'd be nice to share with you all. So IBM Watson is a platform of APIs that IBM has trained on immense data sets to make available to use as a service, which basically means these guys have done some absolutely insane things and we can pretty much copy and paste them into our applications. So it's pretty awesome. Some use cases where this is used is sentiment analysis, chatbot, which we're going to look at today, and spotting things like trends, especially in Twitter and Facebook. That's very popular. So pretty basic. We're going to start with the Conversation API. So the Conversation API pretty much does what it says on the tin. So it's combining, machine learning, natural language understanding, and integrated dialogue tools to create conversation flows between your apps and users. Chatbot, good example. So accounts, quick and easy, and the best part that they're free. Pretty simple to set up. Within 5 minutes, you can be up and running. So the first thing that you'll need to train is what's called intents. So the technical term for intents are their purpose or goals expressed in the customer's input. So examples include someone saying, I'd like to process a payment, or can you tell me where the nearest petrol station is? Things like that, something that the user's aiming to complete and achieve by your application. What's really interesting is you'll be surprised when you're training your data how many ways you can say certain words. So if you think about dialects like Yorkshire, you've got like, probably not that you'd say it to a chatbot, but you've got like A up, or you could have like different languages, hey, hi, hello. It's really is endless. It's pretty simple. It's all on a dashboard. And as you can see, this is as one example of what I've explained, where there's so many different ways that you can say the word hello. It's actually really interesting. So the next thing that you'll need to define is entities. Now, entities represent a class of object or a data type that is relevant to the user's purpose. So basically, this clarifies the intent. So an example of this would be a menu item. So we've got a menu there, and pretty much what we're defining, so we define them with the @ symbol. And basically what we're saying is, so we've got a menu, and within that menu we can have burger, chips, cake, whatever food, whatever you want, we're not bothered. But again, you're looking at the different ways that this can be said. So you've got different flavors of cake, chips, how many times is that said, how many different ways is that said? So it's important, there's so much investigation into training these things. Simple things like chatbots, they're actually so complex. And the final artifact to be defined is obviously dialogue, which is pretty self-explanatory. So it basically controls the structure of how the chatbot works, helps it flow. And a prime easy example is welcome. So when we're building these applications, we don't just want the app to pop up and say nothing. That doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't make it humane. So what we want is a greeting message, something like, hi, how can I help you today? Or hello, welcome to this chatbot. Something like that, something that structures the conversation flow, just to give it that human enhancement. And trying it out is pretty simple. You can do it online, as I said, on a free account. You don't have to be a technical wizard. It's all about training. It's all about training the data that's inputted and how you want that to respond. It's pretty simple as well, though. If you do want to bring it into your application, I wanted to recommend a tutorial at Treehouse. You'll have all heard of Treehouse. There is a cost to Treehouse, but it's pretty small, and they do a really, really, really good tutorial through the whole thing, so you can build your own chatbot locally on an application. There's also 2 examples there, which are available on the Watson website, which show you a process and booking chatbot, so they're pretty cool. And I promise I'm not a catfish, I've just got a really good profile picture on my Instagram. But if you'd like to follow me or ask me any questions, I'm here till the end, or you can add me on Instagram as Codalas. So thank you very much.
Thanks.